USF BCM News Cravers.
I'm your host, Spencer Baker, and this is my co-host,
Mark Pellman.
Welcome to the BCM News.
All right, Mr. Baker, did you see the guy across the Grand Canyon, Nick Walenda?
Yeah, didn't he do it on a motorcycle? He jumped it, ramped it?
No, it was actually on a tight wire.
I didn't see what the big deal was in that.
I thought it was pretty cool. That's almost a mile.
But did you see the big thing he was holding, to balance himself? I mean, shoot, a 5-year-old could have done that. On a tricycle, upside down.
Guys know what he's talking about. It was 5,000 feet, 280 short of a mile. Ran the last 50 feet.
You know what this is? This is the Boxing Nerds. You know what the Boxing Nerds represents? The Nerd Award. Congratulations, Mark.
Yes! Speaking of nerds, Spencer, why don't you tell them about our movie night this weekend?
This Friday, we're going to be watching Star Wars Episode 1.
The Phantom Menace.
That's actually, chronologically, it's the fourth one, but I'm not going to get into that.
May the Force be with you.
Anyways, well, now we're going to go to Weather with Patrick.
Hi, my name is Patrick Hartman with your weekly weather update for Friday. We're looking at a high of 88 tomorrow with a low 77. There's going to be a slight chance of rain, so don't forget your umbrellas. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Patrick. And speaking of trains, why don't you all hop on the train and get the new USF BCM app? Great tool. It's got Bible studies, daily devos. Besides the news, it's the greatest way for you guys to stay updated. So,
but the news is the best way.
All you smartphone users.
Smartphones.
Now we're going to go to Betsy live on the scene. Betsy, how you doing out there?
Speaking about Shark Week and sharks and dolphins and underwater snails.
No, we weren't speaking about sharks at all. What are you talking about? Completely not.
What I'm talking about, Mark, is the aquarium, and it's next Thursday, because a lot of people are going home for the 4th of July. So we're not going to have refuel. But what we will do is go down to the aquarium. On the 4th of July, it's going to be $15, meet at the BCM at 4 p.m. We'll carpool down there. And afterwards, we'll watch fireworks at the bay. Anyways, now we're going to sports with Nick and Maury.
Man, we got a tea time to get to, so...
In the meantime, me and my boy Mark...
We're going to go hit the range.
Hi, I'm Maury.
I'm Nick.
And welcome to this edition of Sports Talk with Nick and Maury. Today we're going to do a section called Chalk Talk. You see this crudely drawn picture of someone owning the basketball hoop. I'm going to talk a little bit about Game 7 of the NBA Finals. If you haven't noticed, this is LeBron James. You see, this basically describes Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nick here suggested that the Spurs were going to win, but unfortunately, Nick was wrong. We actually have a question from Twitter. They're going to show it up here. So, Nick, you want to go ahead and answer that question for us?
Can't hold a lead when you play against a team as dirty as the Blackhawks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the same man again.
Bunch of thugs from St. Penitentiary.
Same men again.
Skating on
We're going to play a little game of hangman over here. Our clue for this one is ice.
The U.
U?
Is there a B?
A B. A.
R.
R? No? All right. You know what, Nick? I'm just going to help you out. Again, my terrible handwriting.
It's more
But
dominated by
the Blackhawks. What do you got to say about that? Come on! Bruins stink! Duh! Duh! This has been Sports with Nick and Maury!
Thank you, Nick and Maury. And speaking of Hangman and other word games, you can play those word games with your favorite international friends for Table Talk every Monday night at what time, Spencer?
It's 3 a.m. or something?
So Table Talk is 3 p.m.
That's afternoon.
Yes.
Not morning. Morning's for Dunkin' Donuts. Speaking about 3 a.m., we're going to Mark's favorite section of the show. Mark?
And the moment you guys have all been waiting for, this week's edition of Done Blowed Up.
Alright, we gotta do this fast.
You're so right.
Dumb Blowed Up! Well, anyways, speaking of Dumb Blowed Up, this Tuesday and Wednesday we have Bible studies, like we do every Tuesday and every Wednesday, except for this last Tuesday we were roller skating. Can we get a highlight of the roller skating? Thanks for that highlight, media
It was
team.
awesome. And if you weren't there, we know because we were there.
We were there. And Bible studies every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Nathan's and Betsy's is going to be on Tuesday at 8 p.m. I believe they meet in the Juniper Popular Hall.
And studying Nehemiah.
They're studying Nehemiah. And then we have a Bible study ourselves. It's called Legit. That's because me and Mark are legit. Anyways, so we're going to be going through Luke. We'll be on Luke 6 this coming Wednesday at 8 p.m. here at BCM. We usually meet downstairs. That's it for this week's edition of BCM News. I'm glad you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, watch it again because it's enjoyable.